That's right. You know what time it is. It's QBIQ Filmroom. Back with the weekend's breakdown. A lot of key plays. That's the whole point of this show, is we want to just point out key plays that decide how the game's going to play out. Who's going to be the guys who make the most plays, right? We got some great games to talk about. We got Iowa State taking it from a top 10 team in West Virginia. They were number 6 before they played Iowa State. We also got the Tom Brady's against the Mahomes. Listen, they were talking about Mahomes taking over Tom Brady, passing the torch. Come on now, he's the GOAT. Then also, to finish it up, we got Mitch Trubisky making key plays in the red zone. And especially when you can't read a particular defense, well then just go with the isolation. We'll talk about that starting. Alright, so guys, here's what you got. You got Iowa State with the ball. They're facing West Virginia, and they're in a key situation. It's 1st and 10. You got it at the basically the minus 39, and he's looking at either a cover 1 or cover 3. And you guys know in QBIQ world, we have a deciding factor. We look at the middle safety. Hey, that means it can't be 0, 2, 4, or 6. We just knocked out 67% of the possible defenses. We know that it's either cover 1 or cover 3. It just depends on about their opening and what these guys are covering. Are they man or are they going to cover flats? And guys, when I talk about flats, this is key. Don't stare down your receiver. Here's a great reason. They're just going for the stick, going sticks routes, just curls across the board. They come up. We did not shield well. We just went by too easy. And look at that. He's looking play side all the way. And so what does that tell a DB? Once he looks and feels, he's covering flat. There is no confusion here. I'm not sure what he's feeling. And he throws it with this man sitting right under. All he did was come out apex, and he never had to go flat because there was nothing there. So he just stayed in the hook zone, and he's going to take the money home. Boom. It makes it too easy, guys. Guys, don't stare down your receiver from get-go. The quarterback was there the whole time. It makes playing defense very, very simple. Guys, let's be smart and let's puppeteer the guys correctly. Now, I will tell you this. It's all about the testament of teams and how you answer adversity. That's an adversity situation where West Virginia is making their plays. But guess what? Iowa State came back. They came back and won and made those guys not undefeated anymore. They're now 5-1. Good job, Iowa State. Way to answer that bell. All right, going on to the next play, guys. This is where everybody knows people were making some comments about Mahomes getting the torch from Brady because he's this big-time quarterback throwing all these touchdowns. He's 5-0, and you know Brady's only 3-2 this year. Guys, don't stoke the fire. Don't stoke the fire. My man's the GOAT, greatest of all time. And what do you do when you get that? You get production. And by the way, Edelman's back, and you're going to get everybody answering the bell. Dropping back, dime piece, Gronkowski making plays on the defense. Listen, that guy's more open than, even when he's not open, he's open because he's a big force. He made multiple plays. Guys are, like we said, answering the bell. Don't call out Brady. Don't call him out because they're going to come answer the bell. But we had to put him in there because of the Mahomes-Brady controversy. That was the most looked after game, or everybody couldn't wait to see that game this week. But moving on, we're going to go to, we got the Chicago Bears versus the Miami Dolphins. Guys, this is kind of a crazy defense. You got trips over here, and quite often when you'll see trips to one side, they'll do some sort of reduction of the field defense, okay? And then they'll just isolate up here. We've got 8 in the box up here. Okay, what does that tell you normally? Probably man, but guys in the NFL, what they like to do is they like to get in a little tighter because you're not a threat just yet at that position. You're somewhat of a threat right now. You are a threat. I guarantee you they would not have run this defense if they were running a balanced offense, like where there were 2 over here and 2 over here. Bottom line is there's trips here, so they have some sort of bracketing defense. They've got a 1 over the top of these 3, isolate upstairs. Guys, look at this guy. It's much like a Tampa 2 linebacker who's just going to bail. Bottom line is, guys, if it confuses you at all, okay, and it's 2nd and 12 already, you're in an adverse situation. In QBIQ world, 2nd and long says throw short. 2nd and short says throw long. But here, 2nd and 12, Mitch just goes with, they're in a really confusing scenario because what they end up doing is he bails out. He goes to cover flat. So that's how they got the bracket right there. Boom, there ain't nothing happening underneath this. Isolation. This makes sure that he's not going to be able to throw low here, so that's not going to happen. This guy's bailing for any seam work there. I guarantee you the safety's on the outside of this hash, covering any particular long route. Well, here's what happens. You get confused, go to the isolation. I used to always do it. If you got man up, you go to the isolation, wait till you turn his hip. When you turn his hip, and he's a soft corner anyway, back shoulder it. And that's what he did. Outside, almost like a fade comeback type of throw. Love the back shoulder, beautiful work. And guess what? I hate to tell you, I believe the Dolphins ended up winning that game. I'm going to tell you that's frustrating because Mitch Trubisky made a lot of plays in that game, enough from his position to be able to say that they should have won that game. But it's a whole team sport, so you got to be able to answer the bell. All right, guys, that was the QBIQ Film Room. Listen, the weekend breakdown, that's where you learn stuff. These guys are making big-time plays, or they're getting big-time plays made on them. Which side of the ball do you want to be on? The bottom line is the more review, the more work you do, the more of the mental side you can control. That's the whole reason we're here. Learn stuff, baby. QBIQ. Thanks for coming to the breakdown with us. We got Peyton Mannequin here. We always enjoy you guys coming around. Come learn some football.